Hello guys, how you all doing? Thank you so much for being here with me all through this month that I started my channel. We're going up to 2K subscribers now, which is a good thing, but I have been away for a few days because it's a sad time for us in the Gambia, most especially, and this is because we recently lost an asset in this country, and that's our colleague, our friend, our sister, Sise Sawaneh. And Sise was a journalist, and she worked for the state broadcaster GRTS. She was also a women's and girls' rights activist. She was a sports journalist. She was a peacemaker. She was a beautiful soul, and I am not here to mourn her, and this is a tribute to her, but it's sort of a tribute to celebrate her legacy, and for us to actually celebrate her life, because Sise lived. I keep saying it, she lived. And for the shortest period that she's been in this world, she has done a whole lot of things to change the lives of so many people, including myself. She was not only a colleague, but she was a sister. We're from the same tribe. And there is no single day that we spoke in English or any other language. We're always talking in Asarahule dialect. And this is something I'm going to miss. And like I said, I'm here to celebrate Sise, and everybody that is going to be talking in this video is also celebrating Sise. And remember, we have a whole lot of people who have beautiful things to say about her, and they might not be able to feature in this video, but know that Sise had a lot of people who loved her, and we still love her, and we're going to continue to love her and keep her legacy on. So watch this special tribute to Sise. Let's hear from friends and colleagues who were close to her to tell us what they thought about her. But I know that Sise lived, and Sise is beautiful, and Sise was loved, and Sise was defiant. She was not afraid to explore. She was not afraid to speak up her mind. And this is something that we're going to hold dear to our hearts. And let's enjoy this video. Sise, do you think dress code is the cause of sexual harassment, mostly for girls?
Thank you very much, Aisatu. I think this is a very important question and a very important panel. Having such a discussion if dress code is a main cause when it comes to sexual abuse. As a girls' rights activist and also women's rights activist, I believe that a dress code should not be a contributing factor to sexual harassment, because there is nothing like a dress code of a particular child, a particular girl child should be a contributing factor for that particular person to be sexually abused or harassed. So basically, in my point of view and from experience wise, I believe that dress code should not be a contributing factor, because the dress code of a particular person depends on that particular person's individual personality, and not being the way the person is being dressed.
Sise was a very strong woman.
Sise was someone that is aspiring.
Sise was an asset for the Gambia.
In one word, I would describe Sise as human.
Sise was love.
Sise Sawaneh was a youth that was strong.
I know Sise to be a very hardworking, humble and friendly somebody.
Sise was a well-respected person.
Sise was a determined, ambitious young man ready to learn.
Being a very humble and kind-hearted individual. She speaks her mind without you being offended. Whenever you do anything that hurts her, she tells you. And whenever she does anything that will hurt you, she does it in a way that you don't even feel offended.
I know her when I was at GRTS, and we used to mock each other, play, have fun, and then she was that type that I have never seen being angry. Despite that you offended her, she will just laugh and go, or sometimes even she won't take it seriously.
She has been that individual that always give us fascinating stories on GRTS. And for me, it's even more unfortunate that we even share the same school, but I didn't have that opportunity to actually interact with her. But one last memory I could have is that I got the chance to capture last moments of her, like on the day that she finally died, because we were having our Founders Day at the university when I was like the cameraman. So I was taking pictures around. So I got to capture the last moment of her.
My experience with her was not too long. Sise was one of this female media personnel I admired. When I watch TV, I hear her report, I see her in the field, and I admired her so much. Till there come a day I have a chance to sit with her for like 1 hour and talk with her when we were recording Women in Sport in Paradise TV with Mariama Bojang. So she told me a lot of stuff, the struggle she goes through, the challenges she goes through to get to where she is, and how she's still fighting. And she encouraged me that, keep up what you're doing, because I was filming. So she was like, you see, women are growing, this is what we want. And she encouraged me.
So I met Sise briefly about 2 months ago. That was the first time I met her, and we did an activity in Basse, and we shared the same environment for 2 days. And I just fell in love with her warm hugs, and just how positive, and just how her energy translate into all these beautiful things, and all these beautiful things that she's doing for the Gambia, especially for a girl as young as her age, being able to do a lot for the Gambia. That inspired me a lot.
Sise Sawaneh, I knew her now for the past 7 years. We had an interesting mentor-mentee relationship. First met her when I came to Gambia. Had a meeting with members of the peace ambassadors in Kanifing. We discussed about using cinema as a platform for promoting peace.
I knew Sise for a long time. She was not just my colleague, she was a friend and a sister. We had a good relationship and we shared a lot of things together.
She was admired by so many people for her enduring commitment towards the Sarahule community and the media fraternity. Sise will never relent on doing what she's meant to do towards women empowerment, promoting peace and love. She was always ready to learn and willing to teach those around her.
It is not only a loss to the media fraternity, but to the Gambian populace at large. Sise has been working tirelessly in making sure the country is elevated to the higher level.
She's gone, but her legacy lives on. And this is why I'm launching the annual Sise Sawaneh Prize for community journalism, which will be awarded every year to lucky winners, students, or those who follow the passion of journalism, using journalism as a tool for community building, for social cohesion, and all other development needs of our people.
This is not totally a tribute, it's sort of us celebrating the life of a very beautiful young woman, a strong young woman, a defiant young woman, a goal-getter, a passionate young woman for what she does. And she has done several things to make sure that she betters the life of women and girls in this country. She has done so many things to bring peace in our community, especially about the caste system in our Saraule community. And Sise has gone beyond what people expected her to do. Sise lived. I keep saying it. I'm excited that Sise lived, and she's in a better place now. And I'm expecting all of you that are my subscribers that are going to watch this video, or even if you have not subscribed but you have the chance to come across this video, kindly send a word of prayer for her. Let's remember her in our prayers and let her soul rest in perfect peace, and may God grant her the highest of Jannah. Sise lived. She lived. Oh yes, she really lived, and that's why I'm excited to do this.